A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the offense out for their first possession. And the focus, of course, on this is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for them.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, it's exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He finds some space. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And out comes the offense set to take over here. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Owens. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed to the running back. Got space, looking to score. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it. Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Return is 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Offense makes their way on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. There's a wide open receiver complete. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Just a really good job by the corner here recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Receiver makes the catch, and they get him down after the completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The protection breaks down again, back-to-back sacks. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. First down here for this offense. Hands off to the left. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Owens. Running out of time in the pocket. He's looking to scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. No huddle here for the offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. On the run here, lets it go. It's a short completion to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The offense going with the hurry up. On first down, it's play action. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call coming up. How impressive will it be? He hands it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
At the 19-yard line.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Field gets some blocks. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays, the quarterback and the rest of his receivers.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The sack on first down is second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. It's third down for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. It's worked out and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback drops back. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. He makes the grab. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Punt team ready to boot it away. He fields it at the 15. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Owens. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
And that's good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Gets made down inside the 15-yard line.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to field it. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Marshall. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. And the offense trots back onto the field here. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands, it's Robinson. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Houston.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Running back with the football. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Tackle is made at the 20-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do.
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right. This one caught.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They call the counter run here. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over.
Offense ready to start this drive. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Owens. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. It's a shotgun run call. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll take a deep shot. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
After the point after, it's a 35-17 game. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner will be brought down.
And the offense will take over.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Off the play fake on 1st down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quick throw, catch made. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught in the flat by the running back. Running right through tacklers. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the 1st down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action here on 1st down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. Even if the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the game just good enough for a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now.
Boy, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
The pass rush closing in. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
This is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal during the late stages. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. and they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Can the offense win it right here, or are we going to overtime? They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Tremendous toughness here.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. And now they'll just clock it. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Owens. Looking for the wideout. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize.